It's been a long time since I've seen such hype and enthusiasm for a fighting game. If it don't really count Smash, really. With the game releasing this Friday, is it the best fighting game ever? Well, here's what the critics say. Here's the review roundup.
First up is Games Radar, who gave it a perfect 5 out of 5, stating, "Whether you're a hardcore fighting game player or a casual Street Fighter fan who hasn't touched the series for a generation or so, Street Fighter 6 has something for you." Next is Destructoid, who gave it a solid 9.5 out of 10, stating, "A compelling roster, exciting visuals, crisp performance, and thrilling mechanics ensure that this prestige sequel is set to champion local, online, and competitive scenes for years to come." IGN gave it 9 out of 10, saying, "It's so good that even the poor story and extremely slow progression of the single-player world tour amounts to only a jab's worth of damage on its metaphorical health bar." GameSpot also gave it a solid 9 out of 10 score, saying, "It has a beautifully constructed fighting system, but also offers modes that take the game very seriously and, in other cases, not seriously at all." Cube 3 gave its lowest score 7 out of 10, and they stated, "Jarring attempts to meet the needs of young players alongside a world tour mode that fails to meet the hype placed upon it, however, stop this from being an essential purchase." Overall, after 61 critic reviews, Street Fighter 6 averages an chart-topping 92% score on Metacritic. In contrast, its predecessor Street Fighter 5 only scored 87%, showing just how vastly improved this entry is. In conclusion, Street Fighter 6 has undoubtedly captured the hearts and attention of gamers worldwide, proving once again why the franchise has become a legendary name in the fighting game genre.
Yeah, there you have it. Whew. When you know you're having a good gaming year when a fighting game scores over 92 in Metacritic. Man, Capcom has been knocking it out of the park these last couple of years. In fact, I honestly believe at this point they're the best Japanese developers above Nintendo and Square Enix at this moment. Great stuff. But yeah, we knew from the beginning when we saw Street Fighter 6 that it was going to be one of those great games because it is oozes quality, and of course we've seen a lot of it. We played it, and we've seen a lot of other fighting game experts have their hands on it, and it was going to be great. We just knew it was going to be great. The only thing we had to worry about a bit if all the package came together, because this game have oodles of content packed into it, especially World Tour. I was wanting to see how great World Tour come together, and I'm a bit disappointed that they didn't exactly pull it off, right? Like, it's going to be a fun mode clearly, but you was hoping that it culminated into a nice engaging story. I know we don't play fighting games necessarily for the story, but if you're giving me an RPG in my Street Fighter, give me a good story, a good ending, a good finale, but I'm still going to play this mode. I'm looking forward. It's basically Kung Fu Grand Theft Auto. You can just see an old lady on the street, go up to her, give her a kick in the face, and she'll whoop your ass with her cane and her Hadouken. That's just the best thing I've ever heard for a Street Fighter game. So I'm looking forward to it. Alright, but of course it's good to hear that the online modes, we saw it in the beta, of course, we had no issues in the beta, but it's confirmation so far that the online modes run and function flawlessly. They have a lot of years of Street Fighter 5 to practice, because Street Fighter 5 initial 2 years online was rough, right? So to see it running buttery smooth now is just great news. What else here? They even spruce up the Battle Hub section. The Battle Hub looks so... I'm not necessarily a big fan of Battle Hubs in fighting games, and I love the option that you can enjoy it or just skip it outright. I love that. As for the actual gameplay, again, a lot of us played it. For those who don't play it, if you're not into a lot of meter management, all I have to say is a lot here, but if you're not into meter management, this game is not for you, because this game is all about the drive impact, if I remember correctly the term, and it's really had a lot of value to the gameplay. It makes things so dynamic. So I'm looking forward to it. As well as the characters, everybody gets a boost. In my opinion, everybody plays a bit different, as well as the new characters are great. Kimberly is tricky. Kimberly is very tricky, man. It's very difficult to fight a very good Kimberly in rank. I'll tell you this from now. So who I'm meaning? I'm Jamaican, so you think I'm meaning DJ, right? Of course not. I'm gonna main Ken. Ken rushdown abilities as usual just look so near S tier basically. Ken and Camilo are the best characters to me so far, but I'm a rushdown type of player. So of course if you're a zoner you're gonna stick to Dalzim or Guile. But yeah, the game looks good. It looks great in fact. And I'm happy to hear Capcom has pull another one off. And it looks so much fun. I can't wait to get my hands on it. I can't wait to play against you guys. I can't wait to see this game at Evo or other tournaments because it just looks so flashy, so fun, so right. But yeah, that's it guys. That's it for this review roundup. Street Fighter 6, another great game this year. Alright, so for more on gaming, animation, anime, or Blender animation shorts, you're already at the right place. Blue Crescent Studio.